Greetings and salutations, one and all. How you doing? It's the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew coming at you and you and you. It's a Tuesday night and a thing we call healthy love. How you doing, everybody? Hey, listen, call a friend, tell a friend, call an enemy, call the friends of your friends, friends of your enemies, and enemies of your friends. Tell everybody. It's a night shift with DJ Kevin Stew on right now.
Jump up like you want to fly. Hey, jump up like
Kicking it off tonight with Second Star. Working out with the squad, the Soca Squad Band and Pretty. It's called City of Angels. Are you ready? I want to take a moment to big up the affiliates and welcome you all to the broadcast. I want to say big ups to those who are locked in from the UK. One Harmony Radio, top of the morning to you guys over there across the pond. Big ups to those in New York, Ireland, worldwide, demonstrating the power of music. Much love to those in New Jersey, NIE Radio. Big up to those in Texas, WGLRO, Oliwap Radio, and Dusik Media Groups. Much love to you. Big up to those who are locked in on the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com. Of course, big up to those who are here on the home of the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew, kevinstew.com. So glad to have you, couldn't do it without you. You have my word, I wouldn't even try. I want to say big ups to those who are big ups to those who are locked in on Facebook Live. Remember, it's only temporary. This is just a segment. So use the link that's in the chat. Takes you straight to kevinstew.com, home of the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment. Before we get down into the meat of the matter, I want to say thank you to my segment sponsors. Starting with Pulse Media Group for innovative streaming and recording solutions. When being in the moment is priceless, give them a call. 754-999-6020. What can they do for you? Everything you see right here on kevinstew.com. So you have a church service, a funeral, a wedding, a party, a seminar. You want to stream it live on a secure platform? Go ahead and give them a call and say, hey, listen, this is what I want to do. What can you do for me? How can you help me? And tell them you heard about them on the night shift with DJ Kevin Stew. I want to say thank you to Althea and her Healing Heavenly Hands. Althea is a licensed Althea SU is a licensed massage therapist operating out of Broad County, North Miami-Dade, and South Palm Beach counties. She comes to you, bringing her table, her oils, her Healing Heavenly Hands, and over 20 years of experience. So if you're in Broad County, North Miami-Dade, or South Palm Beach counties, go ahead and give her a call, 954-655-9000. That's 954-655-9000. Or email her at thealater@att.net. That's THEALATER@att.net. And if you're in need of a personal trainer, you ask her about those services too, because she is certified as a personal trainer, so she can put your muscles in pain and then she can soothe them for you. Outside of paying her, all she asks when she comes to give you her massage is that you get off her table and go sleep somewhere else. Thank you to Reggae Global Entertainment. They're like a booking agent, take care of your tour management, handle your business registration, service, legal service referrals, music production, marketing and promotion, and more. Give them a call, 954-804-8199. That's 954-804-8199, or check them out at reggaeglobalentertainment.com. And thank you also to GMAT Music Solutions. They'll bring your event to life, providing sound, light, stage production services, musical equipment, PA systems, audio engineers, DJs, bands, musicians, singers, and more. Give them a call, 754-307-GMAC. That's 754-307-4622. Or you can check them out online at gmatmusicsolutions.com. Yeah man, who you ready to, you know? Yeah man, time to activate. And we get to join the City of Angels. Talk about a heavenly experience. Yeah man, hanging with City of Angels. Definitely heavenly. And with me as my guest tonight, I'm borrowing one of those angels. As soon as she gets back on camera, I'll bring her in. Well, and takes off her mute. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, I present to you the person of the moment. What I didn't tell her when we were talking about doing this tonight is really and truly this is her broadcast and I'm just facilitating it. So ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the one and only Miss Damaris Evans. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Are you there?
Hey,
Okay.
I am here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Damaris Petit Dieu. I have been married for 3 years now, so I have a name change. Big ups to
I'm
my
sorry.
husband.
I'm sorry. Let's go ahead and fix that.
No, it's okay. It's for it's kind of like a legality thing, so it's still on a lot of emails and everything, so it's okay. We're
Okay.
not sensitive like that. But my name is Damaris Petit Dieu, and I'm so thankful that you invited me, and I'm excited. I don't know where to start, so you gotta have to guide me. Please be gentle because I'm new to this whole thing. I'm not a public speaker figure. I'm
You are
just a
tonight.
regular person. No celebrity over here. But
Hey, listen, those of you who are listening in, if you're tuning in on Facebook Live, use up the link. Come on over to kevinstew.com. Jump into the stew pot. For those of you wondering what the stew pot is, others call it a chat room, but because we're fancy over here on kevinstew.com, we call it the stew pot. It's where we keep things interactive and bubbling. So come on in and interact with us, all right? So, Damaris,
yes.
you are on tonight because this is my healthy love night, and
Okay.
we met a little while back. I'm hearing a little bit of a feedback. Is that coming
On my
from?
side.
Yeah, is that coming from your computer, or is so another device playing the broadcast too?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't have I only have it playing from the my laptop. I don't have it on my phone or anything.
Okay. Cool. All right. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. All right. So um we met some time ago, purely accident. Well, nothing really happens by accident, but
Right.
some would consider it accidental the way we met. And I don't know where that buzzing noise is coming from. You hear it? Strange.
What is it?
It's on my side because I heard it last
Oh,
night
okay.
also. I'm gonna have to find it. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know what's causing it.
I don't hear it at all. You sound perfectly clear on this side.
Okay, cool. Maybe it's just in my head. Hopefully. So we met purely by accident, and we have come to this moment right now because of that
Right.
accident. So it was really no accident. It was a setup for this.
Right.
You told me of a little business that you have going on,
Right.
and I was like, okay, I have a little business going on too, and we could get together, and I could let people know about your little business through my little business. And so we are here now to let people know about Heaven Accessories.
Right.
And people looking at the name in and of itself would think, okay, Stu does this Tuesday night healthy love thing, so it's a health show. How does Heaven Accessories work into health? It's an accessories. That's what kind of accessories would be in line with health?
Well, I didn't know you were going to start that far back, but that's okay. I'm a completely transparent person. I'm very honest, and I don't know any other way to be. So for me, Heaven Accessories were what has been a lot of things in my life. Heaven Accessories has been my little project child, my little baby, probably for my first business for as long as I could remember, and it has transformed and transitioned through time. I used to do a lot of different things as far as selling accessories for women, purses and jewelry and different things.
Right.
And I want to say 2015 or 2016, I started selling. Now I'm getting the feedback.
Okay, I don't know where that's coming from.
I'm going to try to go on anyway.
Okay.
So
Yeah, go on.
about 2016, I started selling a sanitary napkin for women,
Mm-hmm.
and that was my niche. That made me feel like I was fulfilling my purpose, and I kind of stepped away from the bags, stepped away from accessories. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just the pads really helped me fulfill my purpose. And because I was helping women and I was seeing people change. I mean, I was getting people that were suffering from a lot of chronic issues.
Right.
And by this product, they were like, man, this is life changing. So, but fast forward now, all last year, pandemic, all of the drama, and I was afraid just like everybody else.
Right.
And it kind of, Heaven Accessories started exploding by default. I was affected, people in my family, distant coworkers, different things. Everybody was on the shutdown, and everybody was looking for ways to boost their immune system. You know, I'm like most women, you know, taking crash diets here and there, gaining pounds while we stuck in the house, you know, doing all those things. And by default, I started kind of utilizing more and more herbs. Also, I like to include, I want to say also some years ago when I started working with the women selling the sanitary napkins, I started dieting heavy, and I started experience really severe sinuses. And I was also Googling online, and I stumbled across a great doctor, Dr. Sabi. And I started using a little bit of his practices, but never considering incorporating them in sales. I just wanted to have a little deliverance, a little healing. Right. And so I started cutting out cheese and milk, and I was totally cured of sinuses. I let go steroids, Zyrtex, Flonase, Claritin. And at that time, anybody that's a sinus person out there, they will understand back then you couldn't even buy it over the counter. You had to have a prescription. Right. So you had to be really severe to get it. You got to get the shot, make you gain a little weight. It was a lot. And then I'm not going to say they didn't work. It's just the effects that came with it. You might be drowsy at work, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And so I'm like, okay, I'm selling this one product and I'm catching healing in this one area. And then, you know, I'm like, okay, well, I like the herbs. How can I make this more practical, you know, and incorporate it with my business? I completely walked away from the bags and the jewelry and all that kind of stuff. Went full time selling my sanitary napkins. And I want to say ending of 2020, I want to say. I want to ask my husband because I know he don't want to get on camera, but I want to say we went to Paris in 2019. And I think that's when I was, you know, kind of really about to start dabbling with the teas. And I started taking the teas. I started noticing the difference. Just like other women, we yo-yo diet. I gain weight, lose weight, gain weight, lose weight. And I just wanted to find something that stick, come up with a regimen. I could not keep consistency in going to the gym. So that's pretty much how it came about. And experimenting, finding things that work. And once I found something that worked, I started using it for myself. And then, of course, when something works, I get passionate about it. I started sharing it with my family. I took off. And then when the pandemic came, people started, you know, everybody was getting sick and getting the flu and getting cold. And then it got real was not about just weight loss. It was about, you know, survival. Right. And so the focus began to be more immune boost, how to eliminate colds and type of stuff like that. And so fast forward to now, it just flourished into what we have today. And my logo changed a little bit. And I was like, you know, no more superficial stuff. It's all about health and healing. And that's kind of pretty much how we, of course I had some people, because as you know, when I met you, you were encouraging me yourself, saying, hey, you can do it, you can do it. And I was kind of like,
Right.
yeah, well, I'm not ready yet. I'm not ready yet. It wasn't, I don't know. And my family was the same way, just like you. They were dragging me along like, you know what? Why don't you stop calling people, spending all of these times on the phone, texting these long text messages, giving us remedy in text messages? Why don't you package your stuff and promote it? You're going to be
Right.
helping people. And that's what I started doing. But it was really by default. If you ask me, why I did it, it was because I needed it. It wasn't for money. It was because I needed it. I needed something to help me lose weight. I needed something to help me not go back to taking all of the sinus drugs, Claritin, Flonase. I need something for me, for my household, for my husband, we work in a crazy industry. This is my project, baby, but I actually have a real career, a real job. So it's not like, this is survival here. No, I have a real job, a real career. My husband works, and I'm just here to help people, and that's the honest to goodness truth.
Well, this too is something real. So let's not discard this. Let's not ignore this. You started out with sanitary napkins. Okay.
Yep.
Take me into that a little bit, because this was your first product. How and why did you get into this sanitary napkin thing?
That's funny. Somebody had to drag me to the finish line with that one too, because I was kind of hard headed, didn't want to do that either. I was like, I'm not doing any multi-level marketing. I'm not selling, I'm just comfortable. And when I saw the demonstration, I was like, oh man, this is awesome. This is awesome. And so I did that. I did really well at that, because it's like when somebody does something and they're able to utilize it and they're able to apply it and it works for them. Yeah. I'm like, hey, I could buy 1,000 units, and if I'm gonna use correct grammar sometimes or incorrect grammar sometimes, so don't mind me. If don't nobody else buy nothing for me, I'm fine. I can use all my products if it take 3 years, because I'm happy. I love what I got. So it was an investment for my own self. So that's pretty much why I bought into the sanitary napkins, because I loved it. Like it was everything. Like there was nothing in the department stores that could compare. That was the bottom line. And literally, if I showed somebody, they would want to buy everything I had. I'm like, look, whoa, I'm gonna sell you some of this. I gotta keep a certain. This is mine, I'm telling you, I'm being brutally honest. It was like I love my stuff. So like I really, really love my stuff.
I asked about that because, we every second Tuesday of the month, I really focus on women's health. So that was something that was addressed just this past Tuesday. But still, this is one of those products that speaks to women's health, and this is a product that you swear by because you got it for yourself first, correct?
Yep.
Now, just so that people understand, you're not a medical professional, but this is a product that worked for you in a particular way. Now, without getting into too much detail, some people get grossed out by just the thought of a sanitary napkin. But this particular broadcast speaks real things. The night shift with DJ Kevin's Stew, we deal with real issues.
Right.
So without making you uncomfortable, you can divulge as much as you feel comfortable doing.
Oh, Yeah,
Tell
that
that story.
issue doesn't make me squirmish. So you feel free to ask me whatever you want to ask.
Okay, great. Because there would be some women out there that are using products and keep bouncing from brand to brand because of whether it is irritation or leak protection or
Mm-hmm.
comfort. What I don't know some of the things that y'all go through, to be honest. I haven't had the
It's
luxury
tough.
to sit and someone be open enough to say, boy, this is what I go through with sanitary napkins.
Hmm.
You know, it's not the kind of conversation that you typically have at a coffee table,
Hmm.
but I'm that guy that would be all into that discussion because it.
I mean,
y-
this whole segment could be just on one type of woman. There are several. You have women that are about to go through the change
Mhm.
where it's sporadic, you don't know. You have kids, teenage daughters that have those issues where it's so bad and so heavy
Yes.
where it could bleed through. You have the chemicals, the toxins that long term cause issues. You have a person where I was like, very irregular, where it was not consistent. I didn't get consistent until probably 36, like through college and after college, 20s, early 30s. It was very
Sporadic.
random.
Yeah.
Yes, random.
Yeah.
So to have something with a polymer gel that's like super thin, comfortable, where it doesn't feel like it's there, but if something does happen, you have protection, like, and you have that safety and that security, makes you relax. And then with all the technology that they are made with, I
Mhm.
mean, to relax your mood, because as you, I mean, I know you're a man, but you know
You're
how
right.
a women are known to go through mood issues,
Right.
heat, hot, cool, during that time, because your hormones are all over the place.
Gotcha.
So you need all the help you can possibly get.
Right. Right.
So that's why I was in love with the pad. Like that part is what really set me on fire in the holistic realm.
Mhm.
And I was, hate to get spiritual. I kind of was like looking, but if I never found another product, Heaven Accessory set completely. I want to say it was dormant, because I always had people always still to this day going and buying Heaven Accessory. I mean the pads.
Right.
However, if I hadn't had another product, I would have just had a website selling pads. That's how amazing the product was. And
Gotcha.
then lo and behold, I got Power Dieu, and we're gonna get into that later. But that the way the fire that I got from the pads when that happened in 2016, last year, it was it. So it's kind of like, for me, I guess the way I'm designed, I have to get something embedded inside of me. It ignites something. I take off after that. Like I said,
Right.
people will purchase, people will buy, but mostly people will be changed because they see it in me. Like my friends, my family, they'll tell everybody. It actually bring about, changing them. And I'll start getting other activations, other things. Like, for instance, in December, I had my tea, the herbal tea that I make, the Power Dew,
Mhm.
and it was just for the immune system because it was traveling. This was COVID, and this was like the first time all of my friends were coming out. I turned 40 in December,
Right.
and so everybody's scared to travel. I was not selling this product,
Mm.
so I'm making this tea. I'm like, listen, first of all, my mama is over the age, and everybody's like, over 50, 60, we're high risk. So I'm like, listen, you come through the door, y'all eating fresh garlic, don't judge. Y'all eating this herb, y'all eating this there, and you got to have this tea in the morning, noon, at night, right? So everybody, we met up at the hotel. We were on Jensen Beach.
Yeah.
And nobody got sick. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's well. But a week later, my best friend, she calls me. She's like, "Girl, what did you put in this tea? I haven't been to the gym and I've lost about 8 pounds." I'm like, "Okay, yeah, whatever. Okay, yeah, you excited. You got here. Maybe seeing all your old friends and stuff, and you want to lose a little weight. You excited. You ready for the next little vacation." She's
Right.
"No, the tea is making." People start calling me talking about the tea making them lose weight. My poor husband.
Wow.
And men have a speedy metabolism.
Right.
So most men, and he's like, "You got a tea that make me gain weight because I'm losing too much weight." So I was like, "Whoa, this is." So, like I said, this is the power of herbs, the power of natural products. I'm just, like I said, once I take something, it works for me. If nobody else, I'm happy.
Right.
If nobody, I'm happy.
So it's not like you're saying that this is guaranteed to work for everyone, but you're saying, all right. So we're talking about your tea now, your Power Dieu organic tea.
Yes.
Which those that are tuning in, you can get this on heavenaccessorize.com. So this tea has what in it?
Garlic. Well, active. I can go over active ingredients. We have garlic. If you don't mind spices, it's a bit spicy. Cayenne pepper, but it's not too spicy. I shouldn't say spicy. It's not too spicy.
It has a little kick
cayenne
to it.
Pepper, cloves, cayenne pepper, parsley, onions, turmeric, and I want to say star anise. And the benefits would include making you relax, alleviate menstrual issues if you are on your period. If you have, I have my mom. I'm sorry.
I'm listening.
Am I getting feedback? Were you asking me a question? Okay, I thought you were asking me a question. I was going to say I have someone that just reached out. Actually got a nice thank you card. My mom, she reached out to me and she was saying to me, "Hey, mom in Texas," because I have bonus moms. Both my parents are remarried, but anywho, my stepmom, she was saying, "Hey, Mother Miles, her mom, it's hard for her. She has arthritis issues. I need something that will help. You think it'll help her?" And I'm like, "Hey." I overnighted her some out to Texas. It was the sweetest little card. She said, "Thank you. It was hard for me to get it out of bed. I'm more mobile now. I've only been drinking it for a week." I'm like, wow. So it's not that it can't work or it doesn't work. It works. The only thing I say is, just like if you were to diet, but you want to go work out, but after you leave the gym, you go to Mickey D's and you scarf down a whole bag of French fries, super extra large. I mean, of course, you're working against yourself. Right. I say, if you utilize the herbs, the teas, get adequate rest, don't stress, try to eat right, best your abilities, drink plenty of fluids, water. It will work. Like, it really, really will work. I do recommend that, because I'm not a doctor, you have to, consult your doctor if you are on medications, though. If you have thin blood, low blood, if you are going to be, having surgery at some point, if you have any issues, diabetic or whatever. But from the responses that I'm getting from people that are taking the tea, I mean, I'm getting an outpour from weight loss to diabetes to arthritis to, for you men out there, not saying anybody has this issue, but if you want a little bit more energy in a certain area, like the libido, it helps increase that blood flow. I mean, it's just herbal teas. And the thing that sets mine apart is it's fresh. It's not, in the bag, dried, shelled for 6 months, 3 months, 2 years. It's not like that. This is fresh. I'm cutting this up, making it fresh to order. So, I don't know I'm not saying that they don't have it out there, but I don't know a lot of companies out here that are taking the time, old school, dicing, cutting up the herbs, over 12 to 15 herbs and putting them in, in one drink, all compact in one. So it's a powerful product, which hence the name is called Power Dieu. It was a little play on words at first, but I was like, it's befitting because my last name is Petit Dieu, and it's a French word meaning petite God, is it little God? So I was like, okay, well, let's do a little, make a little namesake, but at the same time, it's perfect. It's different. It sets it out. You got all these herbal shops. I'm like, Power Dieu is nice. I like that. Dieu is God. And it's powerful. It's a powerful dew. It sounds like a drink or mist or something. Right. It's everybody liked this. So I was like, it's perfect for the way it tastes, for the impact that it makes on your life. Mm-hmm. Trust me, it owns up to its name, Power Dieu. It's you take the lid off, like, whoa. And we're actually passing one. I'm going to show you. When you see it, you're like, okay, I don't know if it's going to be super clear.
Oh, that's pretty clear. Let me go ahead and put you full screen here.
Can you see the herbs at the bottom? They're fresh.
Yeah.
So you're not just taking my word for the you see how you can see the leaves floating around. These are not dried leaves. These are all, hold on.
Yep. Yeah. I see the stuff floating in there.
So, yeah, you get a good bit of, it's about, I want to say about yay high with herbs and, spring water. You got your limes in there, ginger. Like I said, garlic. It's pretty tough. It's funny because I've had people that have tried to make it, and I'm like, no, that's not gonna work. Here's the thing: you have to know how to make it because, you have to know that
how to
you
blend
can
your herbs.
Your herbs. You can, where it won't have the benefits, it won't have the impact, it won't do anything because it's like, for instance, if you make broccoli and you over steam it or you overcook it,
right,
it won't do what it's supposed to do and there will be non-effect. So I recommend it's worth, taking, going online and taking it. I sell it only in the gallon at this point. I want to say 1 gallon, and it typically lasts about, if it's one person, probably if you're taking 1 cup a day, I would say on average 2.5, 3 weeks. I would say the shelf life is about, you could actually store it for about a month, 4 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks at least.
Refrigerated?
Minimum. Refrigerated, definitely refrigerated. But that's only one product. We have natural, organic, sea moss, wildcrafted. And I actually, if you tune in, sometimes I'll chat or have different things posted on my website about how you can combine my sea moss with my Power Dieu to make it an even more impactful tea. Most people don't sell sea moss tea. So I'm always posting and putting new things because, like I said, I'm my own best customer. Like, people always say to me, like, I'm so glad I met you in person because, you see people online and I can't find the store and I go to Etsy's, I go to this and I go to that. But, I didn't order because I didn't know it was a trusted, site. I'm like, well, no, it's trusted because every single sale is because I use it. so it's it's trusted, all organic, right here. Imported like my sea moss is from St. Lucia.
Wait,
All
you
of
import the sea
my
moss all the
I'm
way from
sorry.
you import the sea moss all the way from St. Lucia?
Yeah, I have my vendor. Yep, yep.
Wow.
Yep. My sea moss, my herbs for my tea is here. Just it's local. It's all grown here,
Right.
but it's all organic. I'm trying to think. I also sell herbal toothpaste. I also sell different body butters and soaps, like African black soap. That's from Guyana. I have a turmeric soap that we just upload today. So I don't even think I have any of that on the table. But I mean, we every week we're adding new stuff, incorporate new things. So it's just a really, like I said, it's a really cool place. We have stuff for everybody in the house, from little ones all the way to, you know, to elderly, and it's pretty cool because with, for instance, with the sea moss.
Yeah.
I feel like it's something that you can do. You can put. This morning I was making a mask, like walking around with stuff all over. But I wanted a little glow. I wanted to shine for today. I'm like, okay, let me try it. Let me switch it up a little bit. And honestly, it was my first time. I have my people that order sea moss for me, and they tell me about the mask that they use. But I had never done the mask myself. But I've been consuming sea moss for a while now.
Right.
So you can consume it in oatmeal. I put it in my smoothie quite often.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, natural products are awesome. I mean, I'm an advocate, so
So your products, the products that people go to heavenaccessories.com and find, do you get a hard time about things like FDA certified and issues? Do you meet into issues like those with your products? Have you ever come across anyone that have gotten back to you to say, listen, this had a bad reaction. I had a bad reaction to this.
Well, I have never experienced that.
Mm-hmm.
I do have warnings on. Let me pass one of those. I do have disclaimers on all of my packaging.
Got you.
Especially with my tea, because if you have people that are going to be allergic to different things, especially what I do, like I was saying earlier. If you are utilizing prescriptions, see your doctor. If you know you have allergies, you need to consult your doctor, your physician.
Right.
If you're pregnant, lactating, breastfeeding, it's a warning right on the back of here.
Mm-hmm.
You need to make sure you see that. But for the average person, and even like I said, my stepdad, I want to say he's over like late 60s. And I mean, he has some issues here and there, and he's taking less and less medication, and he's using Power Dieu every night. My mom, she has, I know she was telling me how, she was using her little cane periodically in there. She has, I think, it's a form of arthritis. Rheumatoid. It's a form of arthritis. Yeah. And she drinks this every night. She doesn't use as much, pain medications that she, was using before.
Right.
So I know some people that actually use medications, minimal medications, and they actually use the tea because at the end of the day, it's just a tea. The only thing is it's a fresh brewed tea. It's not anything that you're buying out of the grocery store. So it's definitely more impactful, and it's the different types of herbs in this. But all of these herbs are actually, you can buy from like a Whole Foods. It's just the combination and how they're put together.
Right.
But no, I haven't ran into anything. I haven't ran into anybody, going through any issues as far as disclaimers or anything. I put my disclaimer on the back of the bottle, and I just encourage everybody to just, before you take anything drastic, just see a doctor.
Right. So you're not saying, hey, listen, I have the cure you're
Hmm.
saying I have a product that works for me and has worked for members of my family and for people that I
Exactly.
know. If you want to
Exactly.
try it, it can work for you too. I'm not guaranteeing that it will, but it can.
Hmm. Well, I will say this.
Uh huh.
I will say this. Like we started out at the beginning, you know, for me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm my best customer. I don't, pull anybody's, arm. I can only tell you my personal testimony,
Right.
and that is, I used to have severe sinuses. I mean, severe, severe, severe sinuses where I was on all of those different products.
Right.
So by me drinking a tea like this that has ginger in it, that has turmeric in it, that has the cayenne pepper. All of those things help with inflammatory. It helps rid my body of mucus. It
Mm-hmm.
helps um, avoid me from going backwards and utilizing all of those over-the-counter drugs or
Right.
prescription drugs. So this is no hidden secret. This stuff has been out ancient, you know, from China to India to the islands, Caribbeans. Our forefathers, they didn't have, they didn't have, this is what they
Right.
had.
Right.
They had herbs.
So
So I'm just basically encouraging something, to, get people to start, utilizing, what like heaven accessories, what God created, basically.
so is it what is it sweet? Is it already sweetened or do you sweeten to taste?
Well, the Power Dew doesn't have much of a sweet taste to it. It's like a basic tea. It's like I said, it's a bit more of on the spicy side.
Right. Right.
But you can put, yes, I definitely, for a person that like, for myself, I like sugar. Put a little honey in it. It will not add crazy calories. You'll still drop pounds, inches, lose weight. And then you have some people
Nice.
that can't stand sweets at all. I didn't even, until I started really working with customers, I didn't even know people, like some people, I don't eat candy, I don't eat sweet, but I'm still struggling with my weight. Okay, great. This, you going to be a, can I say G? You can be a G. Drink this nice little 1 or 2 cups a day. You're good. You know what I mean? So, and then if you really are strong, put this with the sea moss. I mean, it's like I said, it's really harmful. Honestly, it's really, really harmful.
All right. So for those who are locked in on our affiliate stations, Island Worldwide out of New York, NIE New Jersey, One Harmony in the UK, WGLR out of Texas, the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com out of South Florida. Um, we'll give you guys how to get in touch with Damaris in a little bit. We're gonna do the information, contact information and such. Heavenaccessories.com is a website, and that is pretty much where our focus is for tonight. Heaven Accessories, and these accessories is basically giving you heaven on earth. Is pretty much Damaris's own personal experience. She was going through rough times, especially with her sinuses. And she put together this tea, which worked for her and has been working for others also. Those of you that are locked in on Facebook Live, I'm going to bounce off of Facebook. Jump, use the link, come on over to kevinstew.com. Hey, Joy, good to see you. I miss you. Big ups to you. Oh, yeah, we're going to get some products here. Okay, cool. So those of you on Facebook Live, jump on over kevinstew.com. Use the link in the description. All right, we're saying sayonara to you guys. All right, so okay, cool. The These are some of the products that you have. Let me go ahead and pull you full screen here. So that's your Power Dew. That's your toothpaste. Is that a toothpaste over there on the right?
Hmm.
Tell me what these products are.
Yes, I have the Miswak. It's not my product. This is just one of the toothpastes that the all natural products that we sell. Have herbal toothpaste that has eucalyptus and chamomile, and it's just basically a fluoride-free toothpaste because fluoride is bad for you. But that's a whole nother topic. We're not gonna get into that today.
Yeah.
But we basically, I don't even have on my table. I'm getting a lot of feedback. I can. Hello.
Yeah, I'm hearing.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. You said you're getting feedback?
Yes. I'm going to say back over here because I can hardly.
That's very odd.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. I don't know where you're getting that feedback from.
Okay. But yeah, I was just saying that those are just a few products I wanted to have set out just in case. And okay, so I basically carry toothpaste that are natural, sea moss, teas, soaps, shower gels. Don't have the shampoo in, but it's coming in, and conditioners, all natural. Basically, just to get rid of some of the toxic, some of the chemicals, to kind of get back to the original natural stuff that's really, really good for us. You know, like I said, I was bit by the bug when I started the natural pad, and I'm always looking for natural products to put on the site to bring to our people, to my family first.
Right. So everything that you have at Heaven Accessories, organic. And how many products are your personal products that you have created?
Well, the Power Dieu is the only thing that I've actually made myself.
Okay.
I actually blend sea moss, because sea moss is actually basically seaweed. It's from the earth, it's from the ocean.
Right.
So it's harvested, and it was harvested, it's dried out, it still has salt, you have to clean it. There's a whole process of that. And I actually make it. And it actually is sold as sea moss gel. Once you actually blend it, with the spring water, and I basically, hold on, I grab one.
Wait, where do you get your spring water?
I'm sorry?
Where do you get your spring water?
I have several sources. I use several different places. I order from a couple of different vendors.
From a spring.
I'm sorry?
Where it's actually coming from a spring.
No. I haven't. No. I have. What's the name? The main company for spring water was. You gotta give me get the little jug for me.
I was wondering if it's actually coming from a spring, or they're just classifying it as spring water.
I mean, hold on. He's going to get it. But this spring, 100% spring water. But I order that. I don't go and get the bucket, from the spring, from the rocks of, in Georgia. No, I'm not getting from the spring. But I have thought about going up there, but no, not in an abundance. Like one pot of Power Dieu tea might take about 6 gallons, because I yield probably about, when I make one huge pot, I want to say it takes about 6 gallons. I'm making about 5 gallons of my tea. So I go through a lot of spring water, and then I use my spring water for my sea moss.
Right. You don't have to give the company that you.
My husband, he went and got it. The one of the main companies I use is Crystal Geyser.
Okay.
It's called Crystal Geyser, and it's from the Alpine Spring.
Okay, I wasn't giving them any advertising. I was giving you the business, But, okay.
No, I'm not going to pull. I wish we were, back in the day where we going with the, But no. I don't know any fresh water holes around here. I can go and get to,
Well, I do hear that some exist.
But listen, that might be an idea. That might be an idea, because water is, I'll be back. We'll talk about, that'll be the next topic the next time I come to have my research in hand, because I've been hearing a lot of things about our water supply, but we're not gonna get into that.
Well, again, these are things that I address in healthy
Mm-hmm.
love. And sometimes it leads to things like water. Just a couple of weeks ago, I was
Mm-hmm.
addressing a water issue that we have, even here in Florida. And best believe that issue is real. I see you adjusting your camera just a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
Okay. So, yeah, we address. I have no problem with addressing the water issue, and when you have places like Flint, Michigan, that
Mm-hmm.
have a horrible, horrible water quality, and this is not something new, and to find out that all across the United States, you have water supplies being tainted with whether it be old plumbing because of the type of pipes that have been underground bringing the water to various homes that needs to be changed. But then again, it's a massive undertaking. So you have these copper pipes and these metals that have other metals, heavy metals, seeping into our water supply, which is causing all kinds of problems. When you have a product like yours that is using spring water and natural products, some of these products that help to filter in our system, these are the kind of products that we want to be consuming. You know, um, a tea like your Power Dieu, and the fact that, yeah, these are the ingredients. You can go to the store and pick out these ingredients yourself, but
Mm-hmm.
you pretty much have your proprietary blend. You've
Yep.
tried, you've tested, you've mixed, you've matched, and you've come up with something that works. How long would you say when you started drinking this tea yourself? Did you start to see changes as it related to your sinus issues or your allergy issues?
I want to say sinuses, for instance, if you're like, for instance, if I was coming down with something,
Mm-hmm.
I could go get a cup and feel the difference immediately. Like after drinking that whole cup, you totally feel some type of flush.
Mm.
Also, as far as going to sleep, if I'm taking it at night, a whole cup of this, you have to try the tea. I'm definitely going to text me your address. I'm going to send you a jug. I forgot, I didn't even think about that. So
Okay.
you'll be able to say the next time we talk, you'll be like, listen, you're gonna mess my, you're gonna take over my whole interview because you're gonna be talking about this tea. but when I tell you, everybody, the first thing they say, the first day, or the next day, they'll say, I slept so good. Like I was out, like that was a good sleep. One of the herbs that I have in there are two things that I want to share. First off, people might say, well, to save some money, I can go, get the ingredients and try and make this myself. Well, if anybody knows anything about shopping for things that are organic or that's good for you, it's an investment and you have to spend.
Yeah,
So because it's
that's
so
right.
many herbs, it gets to add up.
Right.
It really gets to add up. So it's a lot of herbs, everything organic. I mean, from ginger to cinnamon, is in there. The actual cinnamon stick is in there. Thyme, parsley, onions, cloves, star anise. That herb is what is the agent that helps you sleep. And
Mm.
it can really help you, like for a person that has insomnia, that has an issue struggling with sleep, it'll really, really help put you down. So
So this is not a tea that you drink in when you get up in the morning. This is the kind of tea that you drink before going to bed at night.
that's interesting. That's what I said when I first started utilizing it.
Yeah.
And then the past 3 weeks, I started utilizing it in the morning, and it did not do that effect. It did not have that effect. Now, why? I can't. And the only reason why I started utilizing it in the morning is because my friend, the same friend that told me that she lost weight back in December when she came to my birthday party that tried the tea at first, she told me I never utilized it at night. I take it and it curbs my appetite all day long. So I'm at work. She works in the office.
Right.
I work on the go, but she works in the office, and I'm like, now this is me, regular common dialogue. I'm like, man, if I drank that tea, I would be falling asleep. You know, I need some energy while I'm driving. Right. And she's like, I'm at a boring desk every day, and not only do I have energy, my appetite, I'm not hungry. Where I used to have snacks under my desk and I'm eating, I can have this hot tea in my mug that remains hot all day long, and I may not have to eat until like maybe 3:30. The whole day's gone. So I'm losing calories, I'm losing weight, you know, I'm burning my digestive system and my thyroid. Everything is speeding up, my metabolism, everything is working the way it's supposed to go because I'm sipping on this hot tea all day long, and I'm not tired. I'm like, oh, okay. So for the past 3 weeks, I wanted to try it myself, and that's what I'm doing. And I'm okay. The only time that I noticed it was a difference if because sometimes I don't sleep throughout the night myself when I have orders to process. Right. And so that's the only time I'm actually, I kind of get a little tired, you know, but I always recommend a person, if they're like me, to take it before they go to bed. And that's not just because of, you know, becoming tired. But I just know sometimes if a person needs to kind of clean and detox, it's good to kind of see how your system is going to react to a certain thing that's new. You know what I mean? You know, I don't want to say that's foreign because it's actually natural. The stuff a lot of stuff that we put in our bodies is foreign, but we've just got so accustomed to it. So it's just good that a person, if they're going to purchase the tea, get the tea, 8 o'clock, whenever you get ready to wind down, take your nice warm, relaxing shower, whatever, bath, and have your nice whole, you know, 8 ounce mug, you know, warm it up in the microwave and allow it to relax. And that way you're able to see, okay, well, I'm not really tired. I'm still watching TV. Or if you're like out in 15 minutes, you'll kind of know, you know, how you feel at that point.
But that's interesting. You're going to bed, you drink this tea, you go to bed, you have a good night's rest. You drink this tea in the morning as you're going through your day, and your energy level is kept up. That is some kind of smart tea or something.
It's not the iPhone tea. No, it's not the iPhone. I honestly feel like it's reacting to your body. What you're missing. Like what I said was, when I'm up in the middle of the night, sometimes if I'm filling orders, I'm working. Right. If I get up at 4 a.m, I'm gonna be drowsy because I haven't had adequate rest. I haven't had a good. Forget 8 hours. I haven't even had 6 hours. Right, so I'm gonna be naturally asleep whether I drink it or not. But if I get my 8 hours of sleep, my body's able to regenerate itself, re-energize itself. Right. And I drink that hot tea, you know, especially on an empty stomach. It's the first thing that I get when I get up. Yes. I have my mug, warm it up, put it in my mug that keeps hot all day. And I, you know, go out. I probably take me about 2 to 3 bottled waters because that's another thing that you want to do when you're drinking tea. You want to detox. You want to make sure you drink adequate water. So I'll bring the water with me. I'll bring my tea in the car, and I'm gone. And I've only been doing this for 3 weeks, and I haven't been drowsy at all. But you will probably be drowsy if you don't sleep all throughout the night. Right. If you don't get a good night's rest, I would recommend.
No matter what, you're gonna be drowsy. So if you're a caffeine person,
exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
It's this false bit of energy that you're just gonna crash at the end of the period with anyway. Okay.
Exactly.
I can work with that. For those of you just tuning in, I'm speaking with Damaris Evans, no longer Evans. It's Petit Dieu now.
That's right. Very good. You said it nice.
And when you go to heavenaccessorize.com, you will see Damaris Evans as the name there. Don't worry. It's the
Okay.
same person. It's Petit Dieu. That will be fixed.
Is it? You know what? It's crazy because I want to say it's changed now. It's not. It's not the same. It's updated.
Updated when? Listen.
I think. Listen, I got the IT man in the house. He done ran off to go get the. Let me go see
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yes,
He's
sir.
going to check to see if it's on there.
Yes, sir, Mr. Small Man. Hey, nonetheless, Damaris is the person behind Heaven Accessories. This is a product that she started out using for herself, created. The Power Dieu is a product that she created for herself and has been helpful to her in various areas. Allergies, sinuses, getting a restful night's sleep, staying energized throughout the day. It's amazing, this organic tea. I'm waiting for my bottle. And so I'm definitely gonna try this out and give you guys my feedback on it. So for those just tuning in, and you may have some questions for Damaris, you can call, you can text, you can WhatsApp 773-789-STEW. That's 773-789-7839. Call, text, WhatsApp, Telegram, all those work. Hit us up, and of course, go to kevinstew.com, jump into the stew pot. You can post your questions there. You can remain anonymous, you can change your name, and so that we can know who you are. No biggie. It's a judgment-free zone, so all questions are welcome. Now, this tea you recommend, you would say, works for both men and women, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I would say you could kids even under probably 10 years old, 10 and higher. I have my nieces. I make them drink it. At first they were like, "Do we have to?" I'm like, "Absolutely, absolutely." And it's helping because we're our household is cold free. We're not getting colds around here. And so we try to keep we want our immune system to remain up. And
Right.
So that's how we combat the flu, colds. And for people, my husband has coworkers all the time. I don't know if you want me can say, but he works in the airline industry, and he has his coworkers calling him from they're stationed out of Miami and different places all over, literally different states, and I have to mail them some tea. And
Gotcha.
Yeah, because they're around a lot of people, and then they're up all nights, red eyes and different things like that. And so, it's just one of those things where the benefits of the garlics, that's like a natural antibiotic. The benefits of the ginger, helping the respiratory systems and, cutting down the mucus, all of that kind of stuff helps, combat the common cold, and keep us at optimal health. So if we are walking around at our strongest point, healthy, we'll be less apt to, getting germs, or at least if we did get, a germ or virus or anything, it would definitely lessen the effect and definitely lessen our downtime.
Right.
Most people get sick. And if they're super healthy, they work out, they eat right, and their immune system, they might be down for a day or two, maybe 3, maybe 4, but it won't, take a toll on them where they're out for a whole month trying to, still with a rattle, going through pneumonia, that type of deal. But, like I said, I'm not a doctor. I don't make medical claims. It's just these products are beneficial to help us, combat and, keep us as safe and best as we can be.
Where do you ship your products to?
Say that again?
Where do you ship your products to?
Right now, anywhere in the U.S.
Just the continental U.S.?
Yes, I am currently working out some things like with the Caribbeans and different things like that. But right now, as of this month, just United States. But that you have to just keep tuning into the site, because every single day I'm updating information. And you also can reach out to me by way of email or contact me directly with my, by my phone number. You're welcome to post the number, is fine. And
there's contact information on your website.
Yes, I have. Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
It's on the website.
So, now just to really do a quick, I'd say overview of some of the products that you have. There are, let's see, you have the black soap, you have herbal toothpaste, you have turmeric soap, the organic the Miswak organic toothpaste. You have the sea moss gel that you make.
That I make.
And the Power Dieu tea that you also make.
That's my flagship product. Yep.
And then there is the sanitary napkins.
Yep.
And panty liners.
Yep. And you have to tune in. You have to check the website out. This is not one of those things where you just go and log on and then don't come back for another month. You might want to check it out every day, because every day things will be changing. Things will be updating. I will continue adding to, because I'm always, I know one of the things we have coming in is going to be shower gel. Look out for the shower gels, body butter, for like people suffering with eczema.
Yeah.
And we're working on shampoo, natural shampoo and conditioner right now.
So these are products that you are also in the process of making, or these are products that you're adding to the site?
I tried, like I told you, I was doing the facial, the sea moss and aloe this morning. And I wasn't even going to get into that because I wanted, like I said, I'm one of those people where I like to kind of see the effect myself and,
Well, I can say you look like you're glowing right there, right now.
I am. Well, listen. Okay, so here's another thing. Increase of sleep, lack of stress, it's not just the products. You taking the products, you have to do everything. You have to drink the water, a good diet, great,
exercise, sleep,
a relation, a great husband. My husband is definitely my support system. I couldn't do this without him. So it's a combination. I thank you. I appreciate it. It's a combination. I will say it like this. I may not look like what I've been through, but I have a testimony. So,
right.
So it's, it's the products are definitely changing. They're definitely changing me. They're definitely changing my family. They're definitely helping me. They're definitely helping people right now. I'm getting people texting me I have screenshots, and I'm trying to figure out a way that I can start posting them. We were working on that today, but I was like, let me just take it down, because after the broadcast, I know people will start going to the website, and I kind of didn't want it to, have glitches in it. So sometime this week, I'm going to post up. I have a wall full of testimonies and pictures that I just have been taking for the past 4 weeks, or 3 weeks now, of people that's trying to power do, and you'll have their actual own testimony and their little comments. I'm posting that this week on the website, but I've been accumulating them because I'm getting an outpour of people with all different types of benefits, things that they've overcame, and that how they're benefiting. They're posting and sharing how they are benefiting from the teas and the sea moss.
That's awesome. And that right there is the ultimate when it comes to advertising. The individuals that have used the products, their testimony.
Right.
That
exactly.
Right there is the ultimate. Because when you have different people from different walks of life saying, listen, these are my results, and they're positive, you can't beat that with a long stick. So you definitely want to get those up on the site. So Mr. Tech Guy, sir, I know you can hear me. Let's get on that, sir.
He like I said, we both work, so he's awesome, but he's definitely man, he's not just my biggest cheerleader, my biggest fan. He's my model too, because it's crazy, because I'm like most women where I don't like to go to the gym, so I need the Power Dieu, especially to go to do things for me when I don't feel like getting out of bed and do certain things, or I take 2 weeks off and I'm like, well, I'm gonna drink my tea, so at least I won't gain it. I'll balance my weight and help my thyroid and help my my calories and different things, because it'll decrease my appetite and I won't be overeating. But him, on the other hand, he's helped taking the sea moss gel, for that pre-workout or that post-workout.
Yeah.
And I mean, he all cut up and everything. He don't want to be on the camera, honey.
Mm-hmm. Here we go.
He doesn't want to get. He's like, I'm doing an IT hat tonight, so he doesn't want to get on that camera, but. He the next time he'll be ready. It'll be him in the chair in the hot seat doing there he did you we're talking about health. You got a ginger ale. Sure, you can come on and say hello.
Oh yeah.
But I'm happy. It was so amazing. The other day, I got my magnets on the side of my car, and I have Power Dieu tea, and it has, if you want your immune boost, you want to give your immune system a boost and lose weight, give me a call. Power Dieu tea and sea moss gel. And the guy saw the word sea moss, and he, big guy, over 300 pounds, super tall, Mr. Jimmy. He was running. And I'm like, am I speeding through he had like a little security thing on. But really, he was the manager over the complex that I was driving through. And I'm like, was I speeding? Was I going too fast? Was I not paying attention on my phone? And he was like, no. I've been looking for somebody that sells sea moss. Like, what else do you sell? I'm trying to, I'm vegan. I've been vegan for 3 years, but I'm looking for substitutes. I'm this, I'm that. And I'm like,
yep.
I was happy to get a customer, but you know what I was really happy about? That people are conscious and aware and want better for their life.
Right.
And they're waking up. Like, they know, this stuff that's out here is not good for you, and there are other alternatives.
That's right.
And we just want better for our skin. We want better for our teeth. We want better for our eyes. We want better, it's just a new age. It's a new era of knowledge. And I'm just happy. Like I said, my glow up is, because I've been in sales for a long time, but my glow up is to now be selling products that I'm making a difference. And it's just a better purpose.
Yep, that makes a difference.
Okay, my husband, he wants to say hi. You can say his?
No, it's fine.
You can't see.
All right, can't see me. No, you good.
Okay.
There we
Hey,
go.
greeting, my brother. How's
Hey,
it going?
Mr. Petit Dieu himself. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blessing. Yes, sir. Yes. You
Welcome,
know,
welcome, man. Listen, so you being the first guinea pig outside of outside of her.
Yep.
well,
What was this
first of all,
tea like?
let's say that it is fortunate and unfortunate at the same time because dealing with my beautiful wife, I had no choice but to take that tea. Okay, so I had to come on to share my testimonies on the product.
Yeah.
And as men, sometimes we want to look a certain way, and especially for what I do for a living, the industry that I'm in.
Yes.
If I don't know if you ever come across anybody that work for the airline industry, as far as our diet and our sleep pattern is all over the place.
Yes.
So because everybody that works for the airline industry, they'll start in the first couple of months, they start getting a lot of weight because guess what? They can maintain a good diet. They're spending about 16 hours on the plane.
Mm-hmm.
And the sleep part is all over the place, different time zone. And again, now having to deal with the pandemic, which is COVID-19.
Right.
And, you're in the metal tube.
Right.
230 people that may be already, infected with COVID-19. So our immune system is sometimes may not be where it needs to be.
Right.
Then, of course, she doesn't want me to come home and bring COVID back home with me,
That's right.
So the minute I walk that door, she had my mug ready for me. And to me, okay, so I know that may sound a little negative, but one of the side effects for me is that my intention was not to lose weight.
Yes.
And, I had my desired weight as far as above 150 pounds. And I'm down to 137. So I'm not quite happy. That's one of the reasons why I didn't want to come, in the air to share.
Got you.
I think sharing that testimony will be great for those that are out there that are listening. And
but it works. He's losing weight.
I'm a product of the product. Okay. I'm a product of the product. And on top of that, I was diagnosed with bronchitis back in 2010. Now, if you know anybody that ever had bronchitis in the past, they tend to have a consistent cough. Right. Every now and then, and especially when it comes to a cold season, they'll get that little cough every so often.
Right.
But I tell you what, since Power Dieu, I've been sipping a cup every day. At work, I'm sipping a cup, and I haven't had coughs, and I haven't had, cold. And again, I'm a workaholic. So, I'm going several days, through the month, throughout the month.
Right.
And here I am. And Power Dieu, like I said, the only side effect for me is the losing weight. And I don't like that. But that's the reason why she said, you sipping on ginger ale? Of course, it's 11 o'clock. And I just had me some. You're from the island. So you don't know because we love rice. I just had a big, pretty rice. And I sipped some ginger ale. I want to get my weight back because Power Dieu is taking it all away from me. So I just want to come in the area and
that's a good commercial.
Yes.
Because people, most people aren't as lucky as you and dropping weight because they're drinking Power Dieu. So they're like, well, I need to get some of that tea.
Sometimes you'll find people that saying, okay, hey, your size is genetic. No, obesity runs in my family. Okay. Right. And, sometime in life, you got to maintain not just a healthy diet, but a healthy, living in order to maintain, to keep your bad fat, and right. Like I said, since I've been taking Power Dieu, I'm back to my single digit when it comes to my body fat. And I'm ecstatic,
Nice.
But,
nice.
Yes. So for those that are out there that are listening, and Power Dieu, this is where it's at. This is the product, and again, the benefits of everything. First of all, I grew up from Jamaica. I grew up around Jamaicans, and I've heard about sea moss from from a long, long time ago. Yep. The benefits of sea moss and all that good things. You see, so. Yeah, and I've been taking that. Well, the benefits of sea moss, you already know. So it's been tremendous. So I'm loving it. I'm loving the product. Well, and thanks to my wife, I'm a hard head, but hey, dealing with her, she's strong willed, so she'll make sure that I drink that tea.
I was gonna say, I fuss a lot, and he's gone quite a bit. Mm-hmm. So I sent him on the road with the Power Dieu tea in a container. Yeah. And I sent him with sea moss with packs of oatmeal. If he includes the sea moss in his oatmeal like he's supposed to in the morning, his weight wouldn't be down.
Gotcha.
So
Yes.
he has bananas in his lunch. He has the sea moss gel with his oatmeal. Okay. If he did that, his weight would be down. That would help balance the
Power
Power Dieu is
Dieu.
to help his immune system.
Right.
But if you already know you can lose weight really quick, you're gonna have to keep your protein up. And he's not home enough for me to make the smoothies, that type of stuff. But if he does the bananas and oatmeal, that's for people out there in TV land or radio land that are listening, like, well, darn, I'm thin, I don't need to drink the sea moss. That's not necessarily true. The sea moss, the Power Dieu,
right.
Still you could drink that. It wouldn't hurt you at all. It'll just keep everything regulated. You just gotta counterbalance it with the sea moss.
Okay. Well, when I get my bottle, I'm gonna tell you how it goes. I'm gonna let you know. All right. So we have your testimony. We're gonna have my testimony. I'm gonna put this to the test and see how much money that I'm gonna end up having to spend. So that's how you get the testing money working out. Okay. All right. Listen, I want to thank you guys because this product here is something. It's one of those. Here I am in my house putting something together for me, and it has spread to my family. It has spread to my friends, and that's how good things happen, and that's how we grow healthy communities. Back in the day, it was the community style of living where this family cooked a certain way, and so they hit up their neighbors and said, okay, this is how we're cooking over here, you should try this. Or they're cooking and sharing that same cooking with their neighbors. So we have that communal style of preserving life and maintaining health. And this is what I see happening with you and Heaven Accessories as it has evolved. Moving away from the superficial stuff to the more healthy.
Yes.
This is now an accessory to life, giving you heaven on earth.
Yes. All right now. That's
so
good.
I like where you're going with this. I can't wait to get my bottle.
You're gonna get it. You'll get it this week.
Just so that you guys know, if you're looking for a personal trainer, that massage therapist that I mentioned as as one of my sponsors, Althea.
Okay.
So she's a personal trainer and a massage therapist. So
Wow. Yeah. I like her work ethics anyway.
Yeah. That she puts your muscles in pain and then she soothes them for you. So
wow.
and she has been at work. I had her on this broadcast just about 2 months ago, and it was quite the discussion. I've had her on a few times because she's a long time listener, someone I know personally, and she has gone through giving tips in banking because she was a banker for 30 years. She give tips with massages and personal training now as a certified personal trainer, a licensed massage therapist. This is pretty much covering all aspects of life. And for me to have that on one side, I can take care of my finances. I can get my fitness up. I can get my muscles soothed. I can complement that with some Power Dieu. And what? Someone turn up. So I'm looking forward to doing this test. And I wish you continued success, Damaris, with Heaven Accessories.
Thank you.
I do recommend anyone in the continental US to go ahead and check her out. Check out the website, heavenaccessories.com. It's real simple. Heavenaccessories.com. Go check it out. Of course, tonight's broadcast will be available come tomorrow morning on kevinstew.com with links to the podcast, with links to the YouTube. Just go to kevinstew.com and it will be there. So if you missed a part of it, don't worry about it. For all those affiliates, NIE Radio, Island Worldwide, One Harmony Radio, WGLRO, the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com, DoSip Media, Ollawap Radio, much love, much appreciated. The support, the continued support, all the listeners on those platforms, truly appreciate love you guys. Listen out for this name. If you're not familiar with it yet, it is coming, it is blowing up, it is going to be the household name. Heaven Accessories. Heaven.
Amen.
Just think heaven.
So God is.
That's all it is.
I received that.
It's heavenly.
Amen. Yep.
You better receive it. It's yours.
I'm telling you, it's on billboards already.
Yes. There you go. Claim it. I want to
Yep.
thank you guys.
Thank you so
for
much.
your time. And you guys enjoy the rest of your night. Get some rest. Prepare for those orders coming in, Damaris.
I know. No, I'm going to sleep. I'm already stocked up. I'm going because I was up 4 a.m. That's why my eyes are a little bit heavy because I was up at 4 a.m. This is past my little bedtime, but I'm like, oh no, I got some energy because I have my little tea. I got some energy.
There you go. There you go. That's it right there. All right. So you guys go get some rest. Thank you again. We'll be in touch.
Thank you so
Thank you for having
much.
us, sister.
Text me your address so I can send your tea because
I got you.
I like to win challenges, so I'm gonna win this one.
I got you. In fact, I'm going to send it right now. I'm going to start getting into this musical therapy. I'm going to send you this thing right now.
Alrighty.
All right. You take care.
Hey, I'll get that in the mail tomorrow. Good night.
All right. Good
Blessing.
night. Good
Blessing.
night. Bless, man.
Chris Malachi.
The sound of Chris Malachi kicking us off in musical therapy.
Don't know how far the finish line is.
The track is called Endure, working out with Mark Anthony.
Until I see it. Counting my blessings just like an addict. Running them down, trying to score, calming my nerves. I am at it. In this life, couldn't burn sharper. Thankful that I'm seeing clearly, no trauma. Can't stop the vision, what me born for. Learning every day that my journey's harder. And I know if you feel the same, give praises to the Most High. For the race is not for the swift, but those who can endure. The battle is not for the strong, I'm telling you for sure.
Hey, cuz, how you doing?
Keep your faith, yeah.
How was your day?
That God is great, yeah. The race is not for the swift. The journey is another gift, yeah.
Yeah, the race is not for the swift. The journey, just another gift. Mark Anthony working out with Chris Malachi. The track is called Endure. Once more from the top, we're going through musical therapy. This on our Healthy Love Night.
How far the finish line is. How many miles until I see it. Counting my blessings just like an addict.
We just heard from Damaris Petit Dieu.
Running them down, trying to score, calming my nerves. I am at it. In this life,
Talking about Heaven Accessories.
thankful that I'm seeing clearly, no trauma. Can't stop the vision, what me born for. Learning every day that my journey's harder. And I know if you feel the same, give praises to the Most High. For the race is not for the swift, but those who can endure. The battle is not for the strong, I'm telling you for sure. Keep your faith, yeah. I know that God is great, yeah. The race is not for the swift. The journey is another gift, yeah. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Right time for set it like this and go be the law. Thinking of a master plan, me cannot do without. Kicks and to my beer, we'll find a better route. Then we'll fly up on a tour where the bucket list they know, yeah. Family and future for secure. Every blessing that you know, but they not you quick enough to show. Yeshua, I flow through your bones. Run at your own pace and seek a better way. The race is not for the swift, but those who can endure. The battle is not for the strong, I'm telling you for sure. Keep your faith, yeah. I know that God is great, yeah. The race is not for the swift. The journey is another gift, yeah.
Because how's Kashaya?
Swift, but those who can endure. The battle is not for the strong, I'm telling you for sure.
Give her a big hug for me, alright?
Keep your faith, yeah. I know that God is great, yeah. The race is not for the swift. The journey is another gift, yeah. The race is not for the swift, but those who can endure. The battle is not for the strong, I'm telling you for sure. This morning, the first thing that I saw, my eyes popped open. Overwhelming beauty's captivating.
This is on Maurice Gregory.
I'm aching just to be right next to you.
The track is called What a Feeling.
True, I've never felt nothing like this. I'm just losing myself. This feeling is growing stronger. Hey, I know you waited for a long time. I'm waiting for you to be mine. What a feeling, what a feeling. Hey, I know you waited for a long time. I'm waiting for you to be mine. What a feeling, what a feeling. I'm stalling. I'm savoring each moment, oh my darling. I feel I'm levitating while I'm falling. Oh, I keep falling for you, only you. Truth, I've never felt nothing like this. Am I just losing myself? This feeling keeps growing stronger. Hey, I know you waited for a long time. I'm waiting for you to be mine. What a feeling, what a feeling. Hey, I know you waited for a long time. I'm waiting for you to be mine. What a feeling, what a feeling. Oh gosh, it's basic. When you find the one for you, embrace it. Cause time is of the essence, so don't waste it. You shouldn't waste it. No more, no more. Truth, I've never felt nothing like this. Am I just losing myself? This feeling keeps growing stronger. Never find nobody like you, like you, like you. What a feeling, what a feeling. Never find nobody like you. I know you waited for a long time. I'm waiting for you to be mine. What a feeling, what a feeling. Never find nobody like you.
What a feeling indeed. Such a good feeling to go through musical therapy each night. This is the sound of Hezron, his rendition of The Air I Breathe.
Think of anything that I need. No cigarettes, no sleep. peaceful, warm and tired. What more could I ask? There's nothing left to be desired. Peace came upon me and it leaves me so sweet. Silent angel, go to sleep. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe to love you.
Sometimes we don't get the good clean air that we would love to breathe. So we need to supplement and clean out and filter to keep our health up there, yeah? When we come across good products, we need to showcase it. When we hear the stories of good products working, we need to talk about it. And that's what we did tonight.
Peace came upon me and it leaves me so sweet. Silent angel, go to sleep. Yeah. Sometimes all I need is the air that I breathe to love you. All I need is the air that I breathe to just love you. All I need is the air that I
Abracadabra, form of a better rule. Add a little candlelight and the scent of your sweet perfume.
This is the sound of that magician
Just focus, now you're in
with a magical voice, Mr. Lee Kelly.
Don't lose focus of what I'm about to show you
The
tonight.
track is called Magic.
Magic, whoa, one snap of a finger, girl, I'll perform a trick on you. Anything you want me to do,
I need you to pull up that song, like it. But
hey baby, oh baby, got the magic of your love. Abracadabra, form of a add a little candlelight and the scent of your sweet perfume. Hocus pocus, now you're in the cute little dress that I like. Don't lose focus of what I'm about to show you tonight. I can do magic, whoa, one snap of a finger, girl, I'll perform a trick on you. Anything you want me to do, I can do magic. Girl, all you gotta do is dim the lights. I perform a trick or two, baby. Cause I can do magic. I ain't no psychic, but I know just what you need, girl. You don't have to write it, just looking at your body I can't read, yeah. You're giving me the eye, and it's making me want you bad, girl. Turn around and guess what's in my hand? One snap of a finger, girl, I'll perform a trick on you. Anything you want me to do, yeah. Magic, all you gotta do is in the light, baby. I can do magic. I'll make your home disappear. Out of nowhere, there to rule up here. Oh, yeah. They say you know you and me. Ooh. Baby girl, still leave. You see what I'm about to do. Yeah. This is something you should know. One snap of
I heard Lee Kelly at a party this past Saturday. Let me tell you, shillings.
Magic, all you gotta do is in the light. Baby, I can do magic. Just call me Houdini or David Copperfield. I'll be your genie. Baby girl, you know the deal.
Compliments to you and the way you love me makes me wonder where you've been all my life. Sometimes I wonder
It's the big man himself, Mr. Ed Robinson.
a dreamer or I'm just sick,
Track called All My Life.
baby. The moment I laid my eyes on you, I just knew you were the one for me. Yeah. I'm so thankful that we're no longer strangers. You mean the world to me. Where have you been, girl? All my life. Now that I found you, baby, will you stay for life? Where have you been, girl? All my life. Won't you please stay with me for life? Pretty baby. Most of our friends think I'm no good for you. They can't believe it's true. I'm with you. Yeah. What they don't know is the way I feel about you. And the way that you're loving me too. Where have you been, girl? All my life. Now that I found you, baby, will you stay for life? Where have you been, girl? All my life. Won't you please stay with me for life? Oh, baby. Where have you been? Where you been? Where have you been?
I've been waiting for you. I wanna know do you love me too? 'Cause it's so crazy
Where has she been?
how I've been
She's been waiting.
patiently. I wanna know what's the deal.
The sound of China Nicole.
Yeah,
A track called A Thing For You.
don't stand all night. I need a
Yeah, man, I have a thing for you too, you know.
fight. What more can I do? Oh, I wish I didn't have a thing for you. Hey, do you remember?
I want to say big ups to the Island Worldwide family up there in New York.
We were so in love. I don't know how we fell apart.
This is your very own China Nicole.
It changed, and my love remains the same.
The track is called A Thing For You. 9 minutes to the top of the hour, 9 minutes before I get on out of here. Wrapping up Healthy Love
I've been waiting for
and this musical therapy.
you to love me too. 'Cause it's so crazy to me how I've been waiting patiently. I wanna know what's the deal. Keep it real. 'Cause I feel you ain't true. Stand all night. I need a fun, a peace of mind. What more can I do? Oh, I wish I didn't have a thing for you. Hey, do you remember the days we would walk in the park? We were so in love. I don't know how we fell apart. 'Cause I swear I
This is one of his novelty. Saying, listen, I know you have a thing for me. And you see when the two of us get together, that's when the two make one.
But I don't ever want to lose this special feeling that I feel with you. And though I try to be a good girl and never reaching to do wrong, I don't know what I'd do to someone who tried to do you any harm. 'Cause there was no sun in my life, no ray of hope. When I saw you smiling so bright, you right there, we had to be together. Now that two makes one, I never lose count again. Now that we are one, now that two makes one, I never lose count again. Now that we are one, and every time I start to tell you about the other lovers I knew, you always tell me that it's just you who is a lover with a mind. And if I ever try to hide from, or even to deny some of all the lessons I have learned from, I know you'll always be the one. 'Cause when there is strain in my life, you lighten the load. When there is pain in your life, me you call to come and get together. Now that two makes one, I never lose count again. Now that we are one, now that two makes one, I never lose count again. Now that we are one.
Late last night, she called me on the phone, asking will I be coming home
This is the sound of Mr. Kirk Davis.
alone.
Some of you know him as Little Kirk.
Was late, could I be?
Track called That's the Way Love Goes.
Her body's calling me, but I was
And I'm about to go myself. I want to thank you each and every one for locking in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for sharing. Truly appreciate love you. Thanks to the affiliates all over the globe. One Harmony Radio in the UK, NIE, New Jersey, Island Worldwide, New York. Out of Texas, WGLRO, Dusik Media Group, Aliwap Radio. Out of South Florida, the Foundation Radio Network, ClintonLindsay.com.
She don't believe a word I say.
And of course, those locked in on the home of the night shift to DJ Kevin Stew, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment, KevinStew.com. Thank you, each and every one.
Well, she got
Y'all take care until we do this all again.
off this level strong.
Come tomorrow.
She didn't know that all along.
We close out the week with real talk. We're gonna address that subject that I didn't touch on last week because I canceled the broadcast.
It shook me,
Gonna look at numerology. Yeah man, get your numbers right. Good morning, good afternoon, good day to you wherever you are in the world from right here in South Florida. I bid you a good night.
because I knew it hurt to be within. Oh, I hurt so. Sometimes that's the way I go.
Quality Media Group, innovative streaming and recording, has done it again. A new way to get your business in full view of your neighborhood consumer through AdShare TV. It's available in your neighborhood today. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. Become a host today and place a TV monitor in a strategic location so it's easy to see. Get a 1-minute video ad or longer that plays anywhere in our network. Can't be a host? No problem. For a few dollars, we'll run your 30-second video ad. A host can run announcement specials like buy one get one free or discount ads. Let's turn your flyers into a 30-second video with music or a voiceover, or let us create and run your video ad with a spokesperson. Take advantage of our early enrollment discount. Join us today. Your ad will be seen at least 30 times per day in your AdShare TV neighborhood. It's easy. Just call us 754-999-6020. AdShare TV, part of Pulse Media Group.
Yes, my people. Check out IX on Reggae Global Radio. Every Saturday at 8 p.m. We catch you. We'll give you a pre-life. Brand new. Good for you. Kick me like a ball if it was a dance hall. You hear that?
Greetings and salutations, one and all. You're invited to tune in to the Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew. It airs on Mondays with Community and Finance, Tuesdays with Healthy Love, and Wednesdays with Real Talk from 10 p.m. to midnight Eastern Time. Come spend some time interacting in the stew pot where we keep things bubbling and wind down in musical therapy. The Night Shift with DJ Kevin Stew is on kevinstew.com, where you're encouraged to have acceptance through enlightenment.